What's up, all? I want to talk about LP. In 2002, he dropped Fantastic Damage on Definitive Jux Records. LP is from Company Flow, which was a very progressive hip-hop group before they broke up. LP is back doing solo work, producing a lot of stuff. This record, Fantastic Damage, is definitely one of the most difficult records I have ever tried to get into. I bought this in 2002. It sat on my shelf for years, and I pop it in every once in a while and try to get hooked onto something, but it's so freaking dense and there's just so much going on. I could not get into this at all. I mean, it's so progressive, it's so futuristic that I couldn't. I mean, probably like going into this, I mean, like, only thing I could, even reference, it's like you can't go watch a David Lynch film and expect, things to go in a smooth manner. You kind of have to just turn your head off and just watch. And that's kind of what I needed to do with this record. Just quit trying to assume that hip-hop, is set around certain rules. He breaks all the rules, just like David Lynch does, just like, Stanley Kubrick does. But, expect the unexpected, don't expect anything. Yeah, I mean, I had to listen to this album hundreds of times before I could even get into it. And then I finally got hooked by Stepfather Factory, and very futuristic, of course, but he raps in a Carnival Barker type style, like he's trying to sell his robotic stepfathers for all the single mothers, and there's a warranty behind this, and if there's any problems, return it, like almost like an infomercial for robotic relatives. And a lot of the women in the track, like they sample women talking about they want the robots to hurt them like a real father would, and it's just totally fucked off exercise on the human condition. I mean, it just makes my hair stand up. What can I say? But yeah, after that was I got hooked by DeLorean. One of the tracks says, let's go back to the year 1985, back when motherfuckers knew how to rock, back when hip-hop was good and not garbage, like 90% of hip-hop is now. And I think everybody knows that, so I'm not dissing anybody. There's only a handful of MCs that are doing anything worth even listening to. A lot of it's just, listen to it once, throw it away. I mean, the fuck? Selling us garbage. But anyways, yeah, after that, Deep Space 9mm, which is like their Star Trek type track, and very fast, very productive, and talks about his generation being a bunch of fucking wimps and sitting around like ducks. But anyways, this album, every track has something new to offer. Every track is different. Though, very progressive, very avant-garde. This album sounds like it was made in the year 3000. I mean, even when I pop it in now and it's been out for a while, it still holds up. It still sounds like something that was, made, way off into the future, and it was like somehow I made it, onto planet Earth, 100 years before. I think I'm gonna play Stepfather Factory for you because that's the song that hooked me first. And it's a crazy video. They used to play us on MTV sometimes, and I'm pretty sure they have it on YouTube. They used to play it on, I can't remember what it's called. They used to play a lot of techno and drum and bass type stuff, and like at midnight on MTV, and they used to play Stepfather Factory on occasion, and that's kind of what introduced me to LP, you know, good old MTV back when they used to play videos. But yeah, very interesting hip hop. One of the top 10 records I even own. Anything that takes this much work to get into is, you know, gonna hold up in my catalog. So I hope you like Stepfather Factory, and at least give us a try. I mean, if you find it and you know you have the time and effort to try to break this stuff down, I highly recommend it, and I hope you like this.
Stepfather Factory. The latest in technology. Stepfather Factory. Jobs for the community. Stepfather Factory. The age of familial industry. Stepfather Factory. Building tomorrow's fathers today. Stepfather Factory. The latest in technology. Stepfather Factory. Jobs for the community. Stepfather Factory. The age of familial industry. Building tomorrow's fathers today. Spilling the leftovers of creational clay. Regrew with the concept, now we're ready to go public. Today's a big day for the company. A big step for the little steppers who slept for years uncomfortable. Little man, little lady, cute little baby, reach your hand out to the future of automated robotics. On display here for the first time and enter your hair at the World's Fair, but is it really? Ladies and gentlemen, I propose that the market is sinking under the weight of the useless contraptions added to the shopping carts of all hardworking families. Electric doodads are half and such to keep the munchkins entertained, but get replaced by newer versions such as breakdown systematic mothers. How many times have you debated self-euthanasia tablets for breakfast snacks when restlessness attacks seemingly at random, but an emptiness inside that's hard to identify maybe, pursuing habits like pill popping, concoction over eating? Chances are you've been abandoned. No, I'm no scientist, that's not what I went to school for, and I'm not a doctor, so I don't know much about medicine, but I'm willing to bet that you, yes you little, what's your name, sweetheart? Yeah, whatever. Get a funny feeling in your tummy when you see mommy cry, something between woozy and confusion. And you spend your thoughts on how the sadness in the mommy can be rooted out, burned, scorned, turned out, forgotten. Taking concentrate on candy and little baby dolls or whatever it is that normal kids get to think about. Well, I can honestly say that this invention is, let me start by saying we grafted only the finest stuff, inserted the most high tech, state of the art with brain charted from authentic, true to human emotion and trained to be domestic, made from the most easily available materials and loosely inspected, guaranteed to revolutionize, perfectly realistic and even somewhat institutionally respected, robotic relative. That's why I'm gonna build a Stepfather Factory. The latest in technology. Stepfather Factory. Jobs for the community. Stepfather Factory. The age of familial industry. Stepfather Factory. Building tomorrow's fathers today. Stepfather Factory. The latest in technology. Stepfather Factory. Jobs for the community. Stepfather Factory. The age of familial industry. I'm not only the president, I'm a client. So you purchase a paternal unit, Class A Type 1. The new addition to your living room space, watch it go. Under warranty for at least 90 days, so have fun. If in that time frame there's a problem, please let us know. Before you start, there's a few details that you must learn. Technical specs about your unit to make things run smooth. In an effort to find an energy source, our companies learn the cheapest way to keep its battery running is with booze. Plug it in, give it a name, man of the house, self-sustained, wearing the pants. You can relax with another pack, nuclear fan, literally nuclear. This brings us to the safety chapter. Section 87 in the handbook, subsection 16 entitled Troubleshooting. Fuel sources are at a slight risk of mixing with the crispy plutonium center of your automated new spouse and then dripping, possibly leading to the unpredicted stimulation of its artificial emotion circuits. And in a few unsubstantiated clinical trials, this condition has led to simulating feelings of resentment and worthlessness, manifested in the highly unlikely but still possible act of physical aggression towards you and your loved one's fleshy surfaces. Remember, no cash returns, only credits towards future purchases.
Why aren't you making me hurt you? I love you. Why aren't you making me hurt you? I love you. Why aren't you making me hurt you? I love you.